Hey guys, what's up? This is Rob with Wonstar Reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Tonight we're going to check out the Smuckers Natural Peanut Butter. This is it right here. You can pick this up at Walmart. I did. The price on this for a 16-ounce jar is $2.92. So what we're going to do today is we're going to check this out comparatively to one of the original OG peanut butters, JIF. And this one is also the same size, 16 ounces. You can get this for $2.22 at Walmart. So it's about, 70 cents difference for natural versus not as natural. Just to put some background behind this, JIF is one of my favorite peanut butters. Peter Pan's okay too, Skippy's good too. Grew up with these, my whole life since I could pretty much eat. Putting this on toast, peanut butter and jelly, waffles, French toast, definitely something that I've had all my life. And, looking at the ingredients on this lately, I've been thinking, okay, what are these natural peanut butters like? They have all these crazy natural peanut butter jars and companies now that that talk about natural and, and these are not as natural. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the ingredients on these, and then we're going to taste each one of them on a piece of bread just to see which one tastes better, because I'm curious, as some of you guys are, about the natural peanut butters. I've been eating a lot of food lately that is better for you. It doesn't have as many ingredients and bad ingredients. And so this is just another one of those that I'm going to experiment. Now, the ingredients on the Smuckers peanut butter, very simple. There's basically two things: peanuts and salt. And then the JIF one is not as bad as you think. So a lot of people are looking at these peanut butters like the Peter Pan, and shout out to my dog, just walked right by. Some of these peanut butters have like palm oil and some other items in there that make the peanut butter really creamy and really tasty. They enhance the shelf life and all that stuff. This one only has a couple of suspect things. This one has roasted peanuts and sugar, and then there's 2% of molasses. That might actually be suspect too. Fully hydrogenized vegetable oil. So that's the vegetable oil that keeps this stuff really creamy and kind of like in one piece that's intact. And then it says rapeseed and soybean. That's probably not as good for you either. But this does have less of the bad stuff than some of the other brands as well. 8 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 3 total grams of, actually 2 grams of added sugars, and 7 grams of protein. So, protein-wise, and the bad list of ingredients is not that bad on this one. Now, we take it to the Smuckers. We have about the same total fat and sodium, 7 grams of carbs, which is about the same as this one. So these are both low-carb alternatives for peanut butter, and 8 grams of protein. But what you don't get in this one is those crazy ingredients, right? All this has is peanuts and salt. That's it. But you can see what the consistency is just from the jar, right? Well, you can't see this. You already know this peanut butter is going to be, in one piece. But you can kind of see the peanut butter kind of swirling around in here really loose. So that's a little concerning to me, but that's what natural peanut butter is supposed to look like. Now, let me get back in my seat here. Okay, so we're going to pit these two together. We're going to put these both on pieces of bread, and I'm going to see how different it tastes, because if I'm like you, if you're like me, you're going to want to know, if you're eating the natural peanut butter stuff, that it's actually going to be tasty. Because if it's not tasty, I'm going back to the JIF, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. So let's check it out and see how this one does. So I'm going to use a piece of Nature's Own, Nature's Own white wheat, which is one of my favorites too. We're going to cut this thing in half, because I already ate dinner, so no need to fill up or anything. Okay, let me get back up here. All right, just to show you what the JIF tastes like. I've already been eating this one, but you can kind of see here that the JIF is going to be very creamy, very much what you'd expect. Those of y'all that have been eating peanut butter your whole life, you know the deal, right? Creamy peanut butter. All right, I'm gonna spread this on this. All right, so this is kind of what it looks like on the bread. Very, very recognizable. If this is making you hungry, go out to the kitchen and get you some peanut butter. Okay. As you know, This peanut butter is going to be a little thicker, you know, sticky a little bit, but it's all one piece, right? You could shake this for days and nothing's going to come out. Now, I'm going to sanitize my knife. A la paper towel, real sanitizing. And now we're going to chuck it. Now we're going to open this one up. And there's a nice little recipe on the top there. If you guys want to have a recipe for a caramel dip, you got it. Again, this is just a brown presentation. Very similar to the jelly, right? I've always had Smuckers jelly, and that's pretty much all I've had out of Smuckers my entire life. But now we're going to dip into the realm of this peanut butter. So let's open it up and see what it is. Okay, no snap, no pop, so like you would with the jelly. All right. So as you know, if you've seen some of my videos, I like to spill stuff all over the place, and I'm going to try not to do that tonight. This is what it looks like as we saw through the glass. It's very, very loose on top. Now, I'm pretty sure you got to stir it up. So I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to stir it up a little bit. Now, you can see it's very loose. It is very loose. And I'm kind of curious, and I've already spilled it over the top on this side. It's almost like, I mean, it's just very loose, man. It's like paint. It's like I'm swirling around paint. Now, I don't know how long I'm supposed to swirl this for. I mean, it's not going to get super creamy like the regular peanut butter. But I'm assuming this is it, right? I'm assuming this is it. I mean, it's very similar. The consistency feels just like paint, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just hope it doesn't taste like paint. All right, I'm going to slap some. Really, I'm going to slap some on my bread. And it literally is dripping off the bread. Okay, I don't know if I can show you that. Okay. All right, it's very loose, man. Not a fan so far of the consistency. Okay. Smucker's peanut butter. Let's do it. Okay. It's very loose. Did I mention it was loose? It's very loose. That means like the peanut butter is like, the peanut butter is like, you know, drenched into the bread almost. It's just, it's like jelly. I mean, it's literally like jelly. Even though I have some jam that really sticks to the top and is a lot thicker than this. I mean, look, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, it's not peanut butter. It's just not peanut butter. Let me try it again. I mean, it's peanut butter, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, it's almost like a dip. Let's call it a peanut butter dip, is what it is. I feel like I'm dipping my food in it. Can you see that? It's dripped on my hand. Here, let me get you a better picture. There you go. I mean, it's like a dip. I'm gonna relabel this. I'm gonna send Smuckers a letter or email and say, man, don't call it peanut butter. And it's not creamy. I would not say this is creamy. You would not call paint creamy. All right? Creamy is not the right word. Now look, those of y'all that know about, you know, this natural peanut butter stuff, if I'm supposed to keep stirring this around, look, let me just try that real quick. Maybe I'm just getting the top side and I'm really supposed to stir I was trying to just stir the top. So let's try it again. I may be doing this wrong, guys. I'm doing it real time. Okay, so as I'm going a little bit further down, I'm going all the way down now. It's still, okay, it's not as watery, but it's still very, very loose, man. It is very loose. All right, let me try it again. Those of y'all that know this stuff, put it in the comments, see if I'm doing it wrong or whatnot. But so far, I'm just not feeling it. I'm just not feeling it. Let me get another piece of bread. Okay. I mean, I feel like I'm just dipping it. I feel like this is like naan, and I'm, you know, dipping it in some tiki masala sauce or something. It's just that loose. Look, I have to time it. I have to time the drips. This is not spreadable stuff. This is just like very loose. Okay. All right. Now look. I know what some of y'all are thinking. Hey man, back in the old days, we used to put this on toast and put it in the microwave and get it kind of loose and you know, melted and stuff, and that tastes really good. That is true. So I don't want to take the consistency away. I don't want to take the fact that it's, you know, really loose and very drippy and forget about the taste. Now the taste isn't bad. Now, does it taste like this? No, it does not taste like this, and you will definitely know the difference between the two. But if you are, you know, if you're wanting to eat a little bit better, and I will say it's a little bit better because all it has in there is peanuts and salt. And this has got some other stuff in there that we don't really know about. You know, who knows what rapeseed is? I do know that, you know, like the vegetable oil and stuff, that's not good for you. That's probably GMO or something like that. And that causes, you know, this to look like, you know, it does, but it's not as good as just natural peanuts. So if you are worried, let's just say this. If you are worried about those ingredients and you're just like, you know what, I just want to eat, you eat a ton of peanut butter and, you know, I don't know, you want an alternative. You want an alternative to regular peanut butter, let's just say that. This can be a good buy. Now go ahead and try it. You know, it's $2.92. It's not like it's, you know, $6-7 and you're just gonna, you know, break the bank just to try some natural peanut butter. It's only $3. So you could try it out. If you like it, then go for it. You know, the only problem I have with it really is that it's so loose. It's so drippy. It's not like regular peanut butter. You gotta, you know, I guess after a while, when there's nothing left, it's not dripping. But when you got a lot of it on your knife or your spoon, man, you're gonna be, you know, having some trouble. Now, I just thought about this. Now, I do put peanut butter in my smoothies. So I have a smoothie recipe that I have with kale, bananas, sometimes some pineapples, and then I'll do some peanut butter and then a scoop of protein powder. Now, in that case, I can see where this might be better because it is loose and it doesn't. The blender doesn't have to, you know, chug along on this thick, you know, the thick regular peanut butter. It's already very loose. It might blend in a lot better. That I can see where, you know, the natural peanut butter might work a lot better. But for me, if you got kids or you got whatever, and they like the, you know, the consistency of the JIF peanut butter and they like the taste better, you may not be able to get them to switch over. So this is all, you know, subjective. If you guys like the natural way and you don't mind it dripping everywhere and stuff like that, and you just like the taste of, you know, natural peanuts and nothing else in there, and you're very concerned about that, then give it a shot. It's only $3, like I said. So leave me some comments. Thank you so much for watching. This is Rob of Wonstar Reviews. Do yourself a favor today. Love your neighbor, and we'll see you next time.